guys, so today I'm just gonna do a chit chat get ready with me. I'm using my EOS balm. Next I'm gonna go on to my brows. I went back to my dip brow because I feel like I was getting too cray with it at first, but I don't know. I've been going back to it. I've been switching between pencil and my Anastasia dip brow. I don't know. It's like a love-hate thing because sometimes I'm just like, whoa, caterpillars. Today I'm going to use my Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. I'm obsessed with that thing. I haven't used that on my channel yet, and oh my gosh, it's just so good. It's like one of my favorite neutral palettes. I know a lot of you like when I do these chit chat get readies with me, but I decided I'm going to continue to do more of them just to use all my new products and stuff like that, just so I could showcase a lot of new things. And then I could tell you like along the way if I like them or not. So starting off with this dip brow, I know a lot of people sort of have a love-hate relationship with it because it can get out of hand. When you first get it, it's like super creamy, and I feel like the product does dry out after a while. But I feel like it's actually better when it dries out a little. Once you dip your brush, it's not like whoosh, all in there, because when you first get it, it's really creamy, and if you could see mine, it's like more hard now. So I actually like it like that. Now I'm gonna prime my eyes, and it's not gonna be with my NYX shadow base because I want to use new products right now for this tutorial get ready with me. But I'm gonna use my Smashbox 24-hour photo finish primer for the eyes. This stuff is really good. I don't know why I stopped using it. It is super thick, so once you place it on I put a lot. I put a lot. Okay, so once you place it on, you want to let it sit because it's gonna glide on your eye right now, and then it doesn't set right away. So place it and then let it set. And it even says, I think it says that in the directions too, apply a thin layer. Obviously didn't follow that. And then it says wait about 60 seconds, then apply eyeshadow. So I don't know, play a quick game or something, go on Instagram, text back the people who you accidentally mentally text. I have a really bad problem with that. People text message me and I mentally text them. Thumbs up if you do that. My schedule is so crazy with different hours, and I feel really bad that I do that to people. I don't have that much me time, so sometimes I just don't want to reply back, and I feel bad. And it's not like I'm being like bratty or anything like that. It's just we have our lives, and it's hard keeping up with everybody. So I'm gonna take my E40, go dumb, and brush, and then I'm gonna take the color. Let's do, I love Honey Butter. I like them all. They're all awesome warm shades. I really just mix them, but I'll start off with Honey Butter, and I'm gonna start working that into the crease. See, so now the primer's completely set, and it's like full on 24-hour. Like if you have super oily lids, I highly recommend that primer because nothing will get by that primer. Go get like a sample of it. You know what's weird is that I don't get samples at Ulta. Does Ulta give samples? I feel like, I don't know, do any of you people think, and it's nothing against Ulta, that the Ulta girls, well, I don't know, because even sometimes Sephora girls can be a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to talk bad about anybody, but not as welcoming. But I happen to have a really, I mean, I love talking with people, so I end up making friends with basically like a lot of them. But I realize like the Ulta girls though, I've never really made friends with. I don't know, I feel like whenever I go, they're just like looking at me as I walk down the aisles like I'm about to steal something. I don't know. I just noticed that at a lot of makeup places that people are not that friendly. I don't know what it is, or if you have your makeup like on fleek, they're just like, oh, I'm not helping you, you already know too much. That's just my honest opinion because you guys know I like to keep it real up in here. Real Techniques base shadow brush. I love Real Techniques. I just use a lot of Sigma just because I love Sigma. I bought like a whole set from Sigma myself, so I'm definitely going to use them up. And I'm going to take the color, this one is called Day, and this one's just a cream. I forgot to highlight my brow bone. And I like using my Sigma brushes just because they're awesome, and I don't think they're you know, I think the quality is great. I know a lot of people happen to not like them. I don't know why, or I think people get scared because girls receive them, because I bought my own set and then Sigma sent me a set, and then they've sent me promotional things before. They haven't sent me anything recently. They haven't launched anything, but I actually repurchased brushes like on my own. Like I just got a new blush brush that I always use, which you will see me use today. As always, I always use it. Ooh, I actually really like this brush for underneath the brow. So this is the base shadow brush. Wow. Ooh, I think this is my new favorite. So we'll buff that out again. And yeah, I happen to really like Sigma. They're not shitty. They're not. I promise you. Obviously, within time, brushes are going to shed. And they have really good customer service. And I get a lot of like single brushes on my own, like the wing liner brush. For some reason, I always lose that one, or it falls behind my makeup section. If I have the 9 drawers from IKEA, and if you look behind there's 2 eyeliner brushes that I cannot reach, and there's no way I can move those, and there's no way Glenn can get them, and it's pretty annoying knowing that 2 wing liner brushes behind there from Sigma fell over. It's just very upsetting. Or have you ever lost your ATM card and you're like freaking out thinking like someone's gonna use your account, and then you cancel your card and then you find it in between like your seats in your car? That's happened to me 3 times. Really bad. The color Strapless, which is more of a warmer tone brown, E25 from Sigma. And instead of bringing that, you see how I diffuse that first one, the honey butter, throughout my crease and up above. This one I'm gonna try to concentrate right in the center of my crease. So it's okay if I kind of go into my lid, because that I'll cover anyhow. I really like these talk through get readies. I don't know why I don't do more of them, because I really love to talk when I'm in the mood, or like, this is like my girl time, you know what I mean? And that's why I started YouTube. I don't know if any of you know that, but I started YouTube because I was watching like a bunch of YouTube videos, obviously, for like years and years, and I really wanted to do that, but at the time I just didn't have like a camera. I didn't have like a really good laptop at the time. I had, what did I have? I had a Dell. It was really cute though. It did its purpose. And yeah, and that's what I could afford at the time, and I think that was my first laptop I ever bought myself. I was really proud. And so yeah, I just didn't have time, you know what I mean? I was like in school and all that good stuff and dancing a lot, so I just didn't really I wasn't equipped with anything really to do YouTube. And all of a sudden I finally got a Apple. I upgraded. Gonna upgrade you. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of the Beyonce song. I love Queen Bee. Oh my gosh, her dress last night. Ugh, slayed. Sorry. I keep getting distracted. I can't even keep up with my own thoughts. Are any of you like that? Because I don't know, I feel like I can just get so scatterbrained and I get so excited talking about certain things where I'm just like 5 stories in one. I already forgot what I was telling you originally. I literally had to stop the video and think what I was saying so I can keep track and make sure I'm focused. Lizzy, focus. Started YouTube just because it was like my girl time, and so I got a Apple laptop and I used my webcam, and bada bing bada boom. I did it because I had no like girlfriends who were into makeup. I'm gonna take that same color Day. I'm gonna place that all over my lid. And yeah, I just didn't have any girlfriends that were really into makeup. And you guys all know I have like my one best friend, Chris. And she was always my best friend. Like, I've had like friends in the past, you know, in groups of friends, but to tell you the truth, I never truly clicked with anybody, and I don't know what it is. I always felt like, is it me? You know how when you, like, lots of people, they have like tons and tons of friends, and I never had that. Like, yeah, like in high school I had friends and all that, but even in high school, I never had like a select group of friends because I had like a high school sweetheart, and then I had like my dance group that I would drive to in Anaheim every Monday, Wednesday, Saturdays, and Sundays sometimes, and that was really like my family. My ohana. I never really clicked with anybody in my area, like school-wise. Whenever I would hang out with people, since I danced with people from that dance group, they were in the South Bay area too. And one of my ex-best friends, she actually introduced me to Chris, so I'm not friends with her anymore, but I've seen her like randomly and we're like fine, but we just, you know, you just lose sight of people just because. And I just always just hung out with different groups of people. That was just my thing. I wasn't. And like I said, I don't know. I still to this day, like I have friends and I'm very selective, But at the same time, I like to keep to myself, not because I'm just like, oh, I don't want to talk to anybody. Just because I'm so focused on things that I'm doing. And, you know, life hits you and you have other priorities. Like my mom is my #1 priority. My career is my other priority, my family. And then I have my boyfriend and my daughter, which is Nani, my dog. Did I trick you for a second? So I'm going to be using these shadow shields. I have never used these. I see Shan XO use them all the time. And I really got them because of her. And I probably bought these like literally a year ago. I don't want to sing that About a Week Ago song. I can't stop saying that because I feel like, wow, these just I haven't even used these, which is so sad. And yeah, so these basically give you like a really nice sharp line or wherever you place them. They're like sticky. They're not too sticky where they're gonna rip off my skin. So let's try these babies. I feel so dumb putting these on. Okay, sorry. I'm back. Okay, so let's see. How do I do this? Okay, so obviously you just place these underneath your eye. Okay, so I'm just gonna line it up. Right there. Is that where I want it? Yeah, because I like mine to go out a little bit wide so it doesn't make my eyes small. Kind of like weird, like, are these even? I feel like so silly with these on. Like, I think other people bring them down lower though. Like, are they ever this high? Okay, now I feel really dumb. Whatever, let's be dumb. So I'm just going with my face shape. I mean, obviously everybody is different, right? I do not even know if I could take myself seriously with this video. If Glenn walked in right now, our mom, they'd be like, what the hell? E25, Sexpresso, ooh la la, and Risque. What are the other words? Chocolate cookie, honey butter, strapless, cashmere bunny, lace teddy, nudie, and heaven. Kind of random, so whatever. Would not like NARS, like orgasm. I'm gonna smoke out the side and I'm gonna bring it like a smoked out wing. And I actually really like the shadow shield because it's gonna help create that smokiness without all that shadow dropping down. So that's awesome. Like if I were doing a full-on wing. So I'm gonna do the same exact thing with both colors. Hopefully they're even enough. And just bring it down like if I were doing a wing. See, like down like that. So now I'm going to take that same brush that I used Risque on and kind of just buff that out because I feel like I got a little bit too harsh up here because I'm looking at them and they're not looking too even. So we'll see. This is all experimenting and trying out new things. I'm going to go back with the cream. Oh my gosh, it wasn't even called Day. This is Day Classic and Fashion. This color is called Heaven. I'm sorry. I'm going to place that on my lid, because I definitely lost some color. Then I want to just diffuse that again onto that cream because I felt like I had too much going on. You see now that you could see more of the cream and it being diffused down. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I like talking randomly and stuff like that, so this is cool. Also, if any of you guys are going to Generation Beauty, I've decided I'm going definitely for sure Saturday. And I can't tell you too much about Sunday, but definitely Saturday because Glenn will be coming with me and he's my security blanket. And yeah, whenever I've been going to any of these events, I've been actually skipping out on a lot of events. And it's like I said, it's not because I just want to be by myself or whatever, or I can't. I mean, I get a little bit of anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very outgoing, I can have a full-on conversation, but I get more like anxious, I would say, just dealing with so many different personalities. And I'm very open and very open-minded and I can be out there. I know my personality is kind of extreme for people, but sometimes when they go to these events, it's not like I feel insecure, but I feel like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, sometimes some girls are a little bit too much for me. I'm being very honest, you know what I mean? And I get too much, like, I don't know, like, I'm not one of those girls like, I think I'm the bomb, like, tick. I definitely am not the bomb with these things on right now. Some girls come on just way too ooh la la for me, and I'm not like that. I call myself free-spirited because I am. I'm very, I'm free-spirited. I'm trying to diffuse this. I can't really tell because the shadow shields are there, and I can't wait to see the reveal, but I'm pretty sure I have what I want going on. I think I'm ready just to take them off and see what the heck happened underneath these things. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna hold my skin. Oh yeah, it did what I wanted. It smoked out that side. Oh yeah, it did what I wanted. So let's see what happened to the other side. Okay, these I'm not gonna lie, these are kind of scary taking off, especially because the under eye is so sensitive. Let's hold the skin taut and let's lift. Oh, yeah, I did. This one's a little bit higher than this one, but that's okay. I can fix that right now. I can kind of just blend that right up there. Just be very careful. There, that's enough. It doesn't need to be that. I just want to diffuse this out a little bit more. Let's do that. It's a little bit harsh. This is kind of uneven. Is this weird looking? Well, let me add my eyeliner and then I'll see what happens and how it looks after that, because I'm gonna add liner after, so at least it'll like smoke out like that, right? I think it's too high. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think I went a little bit too high with the shadow shield since this was my first time using them, but it's okay, we'll work with it. I have a brand new Inglot 77 gel liner I bought in January. I'm finally opening it because I'm someone where I get really weird on gel liners. I like to really fully use them, and now mine have been drying up or just going to the trash because they're done. So I've been using this one. This is actually one time. So I remember loving this last year or the year before, and then I just didn't use it. And I'm using that new brush from Sephora. It's the Pro Angled Liner, the one where it had this little cap and it took me forever to take it off if you saw that Ulta haul. So I'm going to use this just to line my eyes. I don't remember if I like this brush because I only used it one time, so we're gonna find out again. And let's see. Oh, I already got some on the bottom. That's the problem with this, with the 77. I feel like it just gets all over the place. So let's see. I don't remember if it smudges or not. I feel like it kind of smudges on me. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll let you know in the Friday Whoop Whoops. When I do my wing, I'm like all up in there. So yeah, so I'm trying to do it like from afar with this mirror, and I definitely brought that way too high because my wing is not gonna go. Okay, well, let's just see. Work with it. I'm gonna bring it down. Do I like this brush? Yeah. It's okay, but this wing is huge. What the heck am I doing? You guys, I was supposed to do natural makeup today. I just basically covered up all that smoke part. I really meant to do a smaller line, and it's just because I can't get full control of this. It's not like the thinnest. So for this brush, I think it's a womp for me. I love my wing liner brush from Sigma. I really wish I could get those two that are behind my makeup collection. Now I'm just gonna take some makeup remover and a Q-tip. This is the Neutrogena makeup remover, just so I could get these wings more on point because they are definitely not straight right now. So they're not that even, but like I always say, don't trip, chocolate chip. Goddess lashes from Koko, the ones that I love. I'm in love with the Koko water. I'm going to use the NYX Full Figured Mascara. I used to talk about this before. It's a waterproof mascara and I love the bristles on it. It just really grabs my lashes. Dang, those are some wings, huh? I sure believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Goddess, they're dupes for House of Lashes iconic style. Wait, I think I was talking about Generation Beauty before, right? So I am going Saturday, so if you guys go, I will see you there Saturday. I know I also said that I was going to do a meetup for San Francisco. That is a little bit on pause now. We were supposed to go like 2 weeks ago at Memorial Day weekend, but now Glenn has something that came up dealing with work, so we're kind of just playing along as the days go. So don't worry, I'm going to announce it ahead of time so I really tell you guys when we're really going, because I'm a planner and I like to plan things way in advance. It's really hard for me to be like, okay, this weekend let's just go. It's like, no. So I'm going to use my Scandinavia primer spray, and this one is, oh no, I wanted to use the one for oily skin because I've been a little bit oily, just a tad bit, but it's okay. Let's double up. And then I don't think I've shown this on my channel in a long time, but I'm using the Primed and Poreless from Too Faced. I have like barely any left, so I've been trying to use that just to fill in my pores around my nose because I do have big pores around there. So I'll just really just do like my T-zone and then just kind of spread the rest out. I don't know if you guys know, I used to have my nose pierced, so that's why I have like a hole right there. Me and my best friend, we had it, and it's so funny because I really wanted to pierce my nose, and Mama Whoop Whoop, she's like really against piercings, tattoos, all that stuff. So obviously, you know, I wanted to get my nose pierced and I didn't want to upset her. So when I got it, I remember my best friend got it and I was just like, no, I'm not gonna get it. And I was kind of just contemplating it. And I'm gonna use my, let's see, let's try out a new face product because I know I have something I wanted to try out again. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation in Sun Beige. I haven't used this in a while and I remember I loved it with my Makeup Geek buffer brush. I love this brush, it's really good. And so, I know lots of people are like, oh my gosh, that's unsanitary, but it's all good. I'm clean, I took a shower this morning. Did I? Yeah, I did. And then I just got it on my own. I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. And then I ended up just going on my own and getting it. And I was sort of scared because I was just thinking, if my mom sees this, she's going to rip this out of my freaking face. Because I always wanted to be respectful even though I was already like past 18 when I had it. Never wanted to disappoint her. So I had it in and I had it in for like, I would say about 3 months and she never caught me with it. I would just take it out when I was with her. Then all of a sudden one day I totally forgot and I was just talking to her and she's just like, what's that in your nose? And I swear I blacked out, like full on, I blacked out. After I was like, it's a nose piercing. I'm like, oh, it's a nose piercing. And she was just like, when did you get that? And I just said, oh, like 3 months ago. I was like, don't be mad. Like I just got it. It's not a big deal. Like I can take it out, you know, I just wanted to try it and get it. And, you know, I'm all trying to justify it. And she told me, Elizabeth, you know what I say? The last thing you need is a hole in your head. And she always told me that too. I don't know, that's just like one of her phrases. And she's like, it's super light. Yeah, this is why I loved it. I remember it felt so nice and silky on the skin. It doesn't give like crazy coverage because right now this is pretty like light to medium coverage, but if I added it on again, I think it gave full coverage. I can't remember. No, I think this is a light to medium finish, but I just like it like this because I don't like to cover up too much. I mean, this is already covering up, you know what I mean? So yeah, and then after she's like, but it does look cute. And I was like, yes. So now I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown Peach Corrector. It's legitimately the color peach. And I'm going to use that on my pinky just to place that right there. I haven't used this in like a while, but it's just supposed to really just cancel out those dark circles. So I'm going to use this. I just don't like to use a lot of product because then it gets so dang cakey underneath my eyes, and I don't like that because I have lines underneath my eyes. And I know like my face is gonna be like, when I'm older, I'm probably gonna really suffer because I'm so animated that I have lines everywhere. Like, look at this. This is from like me being so animated, but you know what? I'm living life, and I'd rather be animated than be like this when I'm talking, because I don't want to be like this when I'm talking. Also, I think I could be a ventriloquist if I really wanted to be. I think I'm pretty good. What do you guys think? Okay, that was really random. Okay, that was random. I'm sorry, did I scare you? Now I'm gonna use the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Eye Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream Plus Anti-Aging Hydrating Serum Plus SPF 50 Plus UVA UVB Broad Spectrum Natural Physical Chemical Free Sunscreen, Paraben Free. Okay, I'm gonna use the shade medium. When I use, oh, mas fancy. I call things when things are really fancy, mas fancy. So has this, I haven't used this. So this is in the shade medium. Oh wow, I like that. So let's just see, let me just not tap it in so it's not unsanitary. So, whoops. And I used the light medium in another one and a tutorial, and that thing looked terrible. It's because I already placed it and I didn't realize like how bad it looked. It looked bad. Let's see. Kind of put a lot. We'll dab that on that other side. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Oh, it's not as thick as I thought. Has a scent to it. It's like kind of floral. That's kind of odd. I mean, I don't know if I'm a fan of this. It said full coverage. In person right now, it's kind of looking weird, like it goes on splotchy. I don't see full coverage. I don't know, I'm trying to use new products, but I'm gonna have to bust out my Naked Skin because I love this one. So this one's the medium neutral, just to kind of get that inner portion because I think it looks weird right there. Yes, this is so much better. Went on kind of splotchy and weird underneath my eyes, but it could be because I use that Bobbi Brown corrector and I never use that, but right now my Urban Decay Naked Skin looks great underneath, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to test this out again, but so far this is a womp. To set my under eyes, I got matched from a MAC girl, and this looks super light. This one is Light Plus, and I said I wanted something to set my under eyes. I don't know if this is a good shade. Setting brush, I love this one. It's really good. Let's see what this looks like. I'm just gonna set one eye. I'm just hoping this isn't too light. Huh, so far I think it's looking okay. Let me investigate up close. Okay, I like it. It's really nice and brightening, and it doesn't look too light for me. So I just get scared when you get matched by certain girls, and I feel like they give you the wrong shades. Like, that's why I just match myself in Sephora, and Ulta, just everywhere, because I don't know what it is. I feel like I just match myself, and it's not their fault, because sometimes when you go in with makeup, most of the time I'm never barefaced, so I know after bronzer, blush, concealer, highlight, the whole shebang on my face, I know it's hard to tell what the heck color is your skin, like what color is your skin, but still, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But wow, that girl too at MAC, she was so nice, because I feel like a lot of MAC girls sometimes can be catty with me, but that one was so sweet. She was the one in Galleria. I don't know her name, but you were awesome. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's that CC concealer that's making my eyes crease, because the Urban Decay doesn't really crease with me, and it's not looking too cute, but it's okay. I'm just gonna have to roll with it. I'm gonna take a powder that I've mentioned so many times. I know I'm trying to use new products, but I'm in a mix between 230 and 235 of the BH Pro powders. I love them. They're equivalent to the MAC Studio Fix in my opinion, and I think they just look really good. I feel like that Studio Fix kind of looks cakey on me for a while, after a second. So I'm gonna take these two and just mix them. So if you're a full-on NC42, because I'm kind of like almost there, do 235. I'm gonna link that video down below, because people are always like, what's my shade, what's my shade? I keep telling you, go into the comments, and so many people have ordered them, and then they said their shade, so it really helps. So thank you to everybody who did that. But this powder is the bomb. That was intense. Sorry, and I spit on my screen too. I see that. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm going to use a new bronzer. This one is the Endless Summer, and it's a 16-hour longwear bronzer. I just got all these bronzers sent to me from Too Faced, so I'm excited to try them out and let you know how I like them individually. So I've never tried any of them except Chocolate Soleil, which at first I didn't like, but that's when I was in my beginning stage of learning how to contour, and that shade, I wasn't good at contour. Now I like that bronzer after a while. I like to use it to warm up my face. It really lets you know. 16-hour bronze. Always coveted and loved blush brush, powder/blush brush F10. So good. You need this. It's awesome for bronzing, the warming up the face. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of this and see how this works. So I'm gonna do bronze on my face and all the natural contours. So, ooh, yeah, ooh. So, oh, no, honey boo boo. This blends really easily. I like to do my neck, and then down below, well, not down below there, like down below underneath here. Oh my god. I don't think this one's supposed to smell like chocolate, right? No, this one doesn't smell like chocolate, because I know a lot of the people are like, oh my god, it smells like chocolate. New Spice palette. This one's from LA Girl, and this is their new blush collection. They have like other ones. I hauled these before. I'm gonna take a mixture of these two, this like kind of light baby pink and this deeper coral, and let's see. Ooh, they're kind of powdery, but they're really cheap and affordable. So let's see. I'm using my Dual Fiber brush. I love this for blush. So let's see how these are. Oh, they apply really nice, actually. I mean, not that I doubted them. It's just I've never used these blushes from them. I like the mixture of these two. To over blush, because that's what fades first. That one was Spice. I knew I was gonna like this one. This one, well, they have like other ones. So this one's the Spice one. Pinky one, Glam. So if I can find those, I'll link them down below. Oh, I'm always opening things with my mouth so bad. So that sounded bad. The NYX High Voltage Lipsticks. Oh wow, that's really nice and pigmented. So I'm gonna try this out. Oh wow, that's really nice. Ooh, yes. Super moisturizing. Wow, this is a really pretty color too. So this one is Sweet 16. I love orange lipsticks, you guys know that. This one is called Free Spirit, and that's what I am. That's what I was talking about earlier. Free Spirit. Actually, I'm gonna try this one on too. Wow, look at that. That's powerful. So orange in person, I'm not even gonna lie. I know it's popping in the camera, but in person, holy moo. That was holy cow. That was so cheesy. I've been using my Scandinavia setting spray. This is like my ride or die. So many of you have been tagging that you got it and you love it. I love putting my Max Fix Plus again just to give a little bit of dewiness. So I feel like the Scandinavia like sets it in and then that gives like a dewiness and just balances out well. Maybe it's just all mental, but I happen to like that combination. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me video. I love talking with you guys and just saying random things because who else am I gonna say it to? So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if you want me to do more get ready with me videos, and I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe because it is free at $99, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah!